Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Spyro the Dragon. I'll be doing 120%, which is getting all gems, all dragons, and all the eggs.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
And first off in this run is Nestor, the unskippable dragon. Frame perfect, so literally the best run ever.
Thank you for releasing the Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the arts. Then find the balloon.
So yeah, in this game, you know, you got Sparks, he's your health, he collects gems for you. He's not nearly as good as in 2 and 3, so you gotta go closer to gems. And I'm gonna be going to Sunny Flight first here. Just get these gems. Step on all these platforms, and then voila, secret level. This is the first flight level of the game. One thing to note about flight levels is you want to fly like as low as you can usually, because you fly faster if you go lower. But if you go upwards, you lose speed, so it's kind of a balance of whether you want to go high or not. With these planes, I kind of manipulate them so that they end up on these cycles, because if they're off screen, they either move slow or not at all. And if you go on the right side of this tunnel, then this last plane guy is going to be much easier to get. Whereas if, like, usually you'd think like, oh, you gotta take the closest or fastest way, which is cutting the most corners, but it just makes that guy be in a lot worse spot, so a little note for Sunny Flight. So yeah, flying low, trying to get as much speed as I can. And at the end of this level, I'm going to crash into something, which is going to be the ledge right by this chest right here. So I'll flame it, crash into it, and I can exit the level immediately. Because there's normally supposed to be like a 4-second animation of Spyro flying in the air, like, yay, you completed the level kind of thing. But yeah, you can just skip it if you crash into something on the last object. So now off to our first platforming level. There's like 2 types of levels in this game. There's platforming, and then like just Spyro on the ground and jumping around, and then flight levels like we just did. So I'm just gonna try and go fast here. This level has a cycle that I kind of want to catch, so hopefully I can be fast enough. Alright, so nice. So yeah, you can stand on that little ledge there and go out of bounds. It's a little skipped, it saves a little bit of time. Not something I would recommend to beginners. Nice. So yeah, the cycle is just getting that guy when his back is turned. So yeah, I managed to go through the level fast enough that I was able to flame him before he turned around. So that was really nice. Now, normally in this level you want to exit through the return home portal, because to open Toasty, you need to exit through a return home portal. But what I'm going to be doing is a neat little trick to get into Toasty without going through a return home portal. So we'll see that a little bit later. But yeah, the game won't open Toasty unless you go through one of them, because that's the trigger to say like, oh, I've completed a level in this world, open up the level, or just open up Toasty for me. Because the dragon's like, oh, you gotta complete another level before I let you in here or something, I don't know. I don't listen to dragons, I'm a speedrunner. Neat little trick here, you can stand on the fountain, and then if you just hold jump, you can actually get Spyro to jump while he's in that rolling animation, and that's just a neat little way to get on top of the upper part of this level. So yeah, just trotting along. What I do when I go up these hills is kind of hold, charge, and jump, because Spyro can go up hills much faster if you hold, charge, and jump. At least most hills. Some hills are just really steep, so Spyro doesn't gain any speed. He doesn't actually skitter, is what we call it, or what I call it. And yeah, charge jumping in this game puts you basically at max speed. Or like very, very close to max speed, so I charge jump whenever it's efficient to do so. Like if I'm like stopped, or if I just hit a chest and I lost a little bit of speed, I'll just charge jump. Also, nice flop. Sometimes when you charge off of ledges in this game, you'll just get that flopping animation. It's really annoying. So yeah, I rolled there, because rolling is swag. I actually lose time doing that roll, but, swag? Yeah, we'll just go with swag. So yeah, I got the key in that cave, and then I opened that chest, and if you like position yourself properly, you can get all the gems to home in from the chest. So I kind of charge into where they spawn, and they all home in, and it's fancy. Aw, dang. You can get all those chests in one charge through, but it was just a little off. So yeah, just on my way, doing stuff. Okay, that was amazing use of sparks there. So in this game, something that I do all the time is when I go to jump, I want to be jumping out of a charge. Like, so basically I'll stop charging and then I'll jump immediately, because like a little bit of momentum carries from the charge into the jump, which allows you to get a little bit more height off of your jumps. And then if I want to make like a really tough glide or something, I'll actually press charge in the air before gliding, which is called a charge glide. And it's a neat little way to get a little bit more distance, because it cuts a little bit of the animation of gliding, which drops Spyro a little bit in height. So instead you can maintain that height, or at least most of it, by doing a very, very quick charge. And yeah, like if I miss a gem, I have to get back for it. Because that's how this game works. I need all of the gems. So missing gems is kind of shitty. Also, that was a spring chest right there. What you can do with spring chests is not die to water. I was trying to optimize that. Don't even worry about it, I don't even care. But yeah. With a spring chest, you can kind of jump and flame it at the same time, and you'll just like get the gem to home in immediately. Just a neat little trick to save time on spring chests. Normally you have to flame it and grab the gem out of the air, but you can get it right as it pops out of the spring chest. Okay, so right there I did an animation skip on that thief. If you do a flame charge and then jump before the flame hits, or like right as the flame hits, as long as you're like in the air when you kill him, the animation will just play as you're in the air. So Spyro will just keep moving. Just a neat little time saver. Really sucked that I died, but who cares? Alright, so yeah, out of bounds. So I needed to do that to get into Toasty, and just so happens you can just get out of bounds by doing a wall glide, which if you glide up against a kind of like a sloped wall, the wall can just kind of give you height or not make you lose any height. Wow, Sparks, you're amazing. I love you. And yeah, there's like little parts that you can stand on, so I land on the parts you can stand on and then get into Toasty that way. These dogs are the only regular enemy in the game that take 2 hits to kill. And they're very annoying to deal with. So we kind of just flame them, and then flame them again, and jump and grab their gem. That's how we do it. Also, you might have noticed a dog just completely disappeared. It's because I got him to jump off of the edge. Call it Suicide Dog. And when he jumps off the edge in NTSC, the gem just homes in. But you can't do it on PAL because the gem doesn't home in. And that is a big problem. So if you're on PAL, don't attempt that. So yeah, that's the first homeworld. We did all the levels already. Yay. Let's move on to the next one. Just gonna clean up this hub. One thing I haven't mentioned is when I flame charge most things, the gem kind of just homes in. And that's something we call flame charging. It's, you know, flame and charge. It's flame charging. But yeah, the gem homes in on most things, but you have to be at a specific distance from most of the objects, or the enemy, depending on what you're trying to flame charge. So like if you're too far away it won't work, if you're too close it won't work, so you just gotta be at the right distance. And if you press the buttons fast enough, the gem will home in. So like flame charge, it's cool, it's fast, everyone should do it. So another little use of the wall glide here, I'm just gonna get up to Night Flight and yeah, that skips having to break the target that normally you have to break to get into Night Flight. So it saves a little time later on as well. So yeah, another flight level, pretty simple stuff. Just these are what I found like one of the more tough types of levels to optimize when I first started, because the controls of Spyro are pretty hard to get the hang of. It's definitely like, I might make it look pretty easy, but Spyro is not the most cooperative dragon. So yeah, just trying to flame stuff from as far away as possible. Just save as much time as I can. That wasn't too bad. And yeah, all the flight levels in this game are really fast. Oh, I tried to get another animation skip there, but I flopped. Because, yeah, flopping is great and awesome and lame. So I'm going to try wall glide here, and I barely didn't get it. But there's a backup. You can just kind of like get a little bit of extra momentum out of the jump, and just like there's certain angles you can get up that. One of the tougher wall glides in the game, I guess. Yeah. sparks took really long to collect there, so I missed the gem. I'll have to get it on the way back out. So yeah, I didn't tell you, but you can flame charge these things too. I kind of walk into the flame charge on fan chests. That's my little trick to them. I stand a little bit further away and then I walk before I flame charge. Because you have to do a flame charge while standing still. And it's kind of awkward, so walking seems to help me with that one a lot. Makes it very, very consistent. Ugh. Stairs are not that easy to optimize in this game. That was really close to bonking. That was a bonk. Lovely, isn't it? So yeah, most levels are just optimized by having clever gem routing, because this level in particular has got quite a few areas, so we leave some gems behind, like over here. We're back at basically the start of the level, because there's another part of this level that we have to go to, so we just leave these spring chests as well, and then go to the next part of the level. One thing you might notice when I'm trying to turn, I usually jump before I turn, like if I'm trying to turn pretty sharply, because when you jump and then charge, you're actually put at the most speed possible. It is Spyro's top speed when he's jumping, or charging out of a jump. And with that, he just kind of turns a lot faster while he's in the air. So you jump, and he just turns really fast. Because if you stopped and then turned, it would actually be really slow, because there's downtime before Spyro can, like, turn properly. Whereas in, like, Spyro 2 and 3, you can kind of just stop and then quick turn. Yeah, that's not really a thing in this game. Or it's not nearly as good. So you see me jump a lot, but trust me, it's, like, the best way to turn around. So yeah, that was Dry Canyon. Just going moderately fast. We're gonna grab that gem we missed, so there we go. Get the triple kill. Oh yeah, it's sexy. So this is Clifftown. Pretty cool level. You can just kind of jump around the building here. That's not exactly how you're supposed to do it, but that's how we do it, because, yeah, fast speedrun. Once again, I just charged around the building, because it's faster than going around the other way. And yeah, getting up there also is the use of the extra jump height you get when you jump out of a charge. It's possible if you just stand still, but it's much harder, so like, getting the little extra height... Oh, damn. But yeah, getting the little extra height helps a lot. Come on. Big mama. Sparks being lazy, as usual. Almost fell off, no big deal. My square button didn't work there. So yeah, gliding along. One of the longer glides in the game. These vultures can be a pain. Oh yeah, he was a pain. Usually I can get that guy to come after me, but he was not digging it. Oh, and then that guy came after me. So yeah, we got really bad vultures. It's whatever. I don't know, there's some way to manipulate them, but I've been playing this game for a very long time, and I still don't understand them sometimes. So yeah, we left these gems because it's just faster to get them at the end. And then that puts the thief right there, so we don't have to chase him around, and then we'll just finish off the level by getting the final gems over here. Alright. He's already moving the cannon, so I just waited for him to get positioned. But yeah, we only had to blow open those because you could see, like, as I was entering Shemp there's a target that I was supposed to blow up, but remember, we skipped into Night Flight earlier on. So yeah, this is the second boss of the game. Dr. Shemp, or Dr. Cool, because he is like the coolest doctor on the planet. He's wearing shades, let's see. Like, don't you wish your doctors were wearing shades? Like, come on. Just comes in there all cool. I'm not sure what he is a doctor of. I'm not sure why he has, like, metal armor and a massive stick that he smacks people with, but yeah, you know. So yeah, these phases can be sped up. Like, if you get behind him right here, he'll just turn around immediately. And on the first one, I went on the left side to chase him, because that actually got him to, like, run around the field rather than doing whatever the heck he does, which wastes time. Also, in that third phase, it's kind of weird. Like, I kind of have a method, but he can do an attack later. He can, like, jump around, or he can just do his attack immediately. And if you time it right, he'll just attack you. I have just a timing for it. It's tough to explain. Nice, just, that was beautiful. Don't even worry about it. So yeah, off to the last level of this world, Ice Cavern. This is a really good level, has really great music. Yeah, just collecting gems, killing stuff, going fast. So I'm just gonna leave all these gems behind, because I don't want gems anymore. I'm just, you know, I'm tired. Tired of collecting gems. You know, I still want some gems though. I'm gonna grab these. Aw, dude, I slipped. Just kidding. So what I did was I grabbed the key, and then just grabbed some gems, and then died, and dying just put me right back where I wanted to be, because, oh look, there's the key chest. So yeah, that's just some clever routing to save a little bit of time. Also, if I flame randomly when there's nothing to flame, that's just because I have a habit of flaming, like, everywhere. Oh, jeez. Come on. No! I, like, got a head ride of sorts. Come on, man. There we go. That's what we call magic stairs. It's not even that hard, but apparently I failed it. Twice. Just going for a double flame charge there. Whoops. You can get these gems to fall off without actually, like, bonking. It's just, like, you gotta hit it with the side of Spyro's, like, hitbox, because his hitbox is actually really huge. Oh yeah, I love bonking. So yeah, that's pretty much Peacekeepers. Just gotta finish off the hub world and we're out of here. So, what I just did there, I kind of rescued that dragon, what seemed to be, like, very inefficiently. But I was trying to line up where Spyro was going to go in the first place, because he takes time to walk to where he's going, and it's all based off of where he rescued the dragon from. And yeah, those guys were being really lame. One guy pushed me, so I ended up missing him. Yeah, whatever. Here's Magic Crafters. This world is awesome. Another little animation skip. Cool beans. So those guys raising the floor, if you charge jump at them, they actually raise it faster. So just charge on the ground if you're, like, wondering what's happening. Also, yeah, I killed the guy on the opposite side of that wall with a fan chest, because when you flame a fan chest, the projectile comes out and it hits something. Oh, okay, that was lame. I was going for an early cycle there, but there's no chance I was gonna make it, so I don't know what I was thinking. This level is very cycle based. Oh, I actually didn't get that gem. Whoops. Doesn't really matter, because cycles. Dang. So yeah, this game's not too flashy. Like, a lot of the time, save is all from just moving extremely well. This game is like a really high skill ceiling. Especially in this category. Just moving Spyro in general is very, very tough to do efficiently, like optimally. And in this category, there's just like so many factors, like collecting gems efficiently, because a lot of the gem collecting is done out of the air, so you gotta jump and grab a gem. Yeah, it's got a really high skill ceiling. Don't fall off, thank you. Alright, so that's the first level done of Magic Rafters. Cool. I've gotten like most of the animation skips. On those thieves, they're actually not that hard, or not that easy to do. I grabbed that extra life just because I died earlier in the run, and I'd rather be safe. Because game overing in this game usually isn't a great thing. Wow, amazing. Yeah, I don't know. This level is really fun. It's got good music. It's fast. It's got a supercharge ramp, so we can use it to do things really fast. So hopefully I get this. I don't miss it very often, so let's do this. Wow. So yeah, another case of flopping. In that case, it was very bad because it cut my supercharge there. But yeah, just we're gonna death abuse here anyways, so we didn't lose too much from that. We got most of it. We call that trick, well, I call that trick fairyless because you're supposed to get a fairy and she kisses you and to kill these seemingly immune massive spider thing looking things that are actually beetles. But you can just supercharge through them, so if you just do that area with the supercharge, it's much faster than getting kissed by a fairy. Oops. Sparks. That was a case of getting some pretty bad luck. Although there's like no luck in this game. Wow, that was great. He just went right by it. But yeah. What? Yeah, that was amazing. Cool. I love everything. You can go to this area very easily, but apparently I bonked on the wall. I don't even know how. Don't even ask. So there was a thief that was on that little ring of water, and I just got him with the fan chest because the projectile business just homes in on whatever enemy it's facing. So like if you flame towards an enemy, like flame the fan chest so that the flame is pointing towards the enemy, then it'll send the projectile towards him. Some little neat flame or supercharging around the back. It's not even faster, but I do it because it's cool. I do a few things because they're just cool to do, and I'm really consistent at them. Although I've made some pretty nasty mistakes, but who cares? I used to be good at this category, don't worry. So this level has quite a few routes, usually involving death abusing, but I'm not going to death abuse because there's a neat little trick that person found. I can't remember their name right now. Coming right up. So there's a supercharge ramp here. And there's a wizard that I still haven't gotten. And a ledge with some gems and stuff. So I'm gonna jump on this ledge and just charge jump up this wall. And then use that slope as a ramp. Oh, I got like... both of them are in the same spot and I couldn't even capitalize on it. Dang. I was gonna bonk, so I did not let my supercharge continue. Man, I am like terrible at this one. Just kidding. I am actually pretty good. At least I think so. I used to be, trust me. Going fast in this game is not an easy task. 120% just has a lot of stuff in it. Just so much going on. And it's so easy to lose, like, seconds. Like, right there, I was just trying to save a little bit of time by flame charging something, and I missed the flame charge. No triple treat today. Yeah, that was magic, or Wizard Peak. And now we're off to the third flight level of the game. Crystal Flight. So what I did there, I was like being really inefficient, right? Getting the dragon. I mean, getting into the portal from the back. But I did something special, and I actually rescued the dragon as I entered the level. To do that, you have to enter the portal when the portal isn't on the screen, so that the camera pans while you're entering the level, so Spyro has some time to fly while he's still in the hub world. So he'll just fly right into the dragon and then rescue the dragon right before entering the level. The reason for that is you don't actually cause the loading of a level until the camera enters the portal. So Spyro was still in the hub world, gliding forward, until the camera was inside the portal. And by the time it took for me to explain that, I'm already done this level. Because that's Spyro for you. Nice and quick. This game is very fast-paced. I am not too happy about that. But whatever. I'm just gonna get that Sparks. Because I don't even know what I'm doing with my life anymore. Don't even read. Wow. The guy's got a really weird hitbox and I just completely missed him. I don't even know. Don't ask. I'm taking this like a baby. Okay, enough of that. Right, that's why I wanted Sparks, because I actually want to break that with my face, but I have green Sparks now, so it wouldn't be faster to lose Sparks to damage abuse. Wow, amazing. Oh well. I'm actually gonna get the Sparks. Just because. I like wasting time, apparently. No, I just really want, like, a full Sparks coming up. For reasons unclear. But there's one Sparks here, so now I'll have full Sparks. There's another one there, so I didn't actually need that one, but oh well. Not exactly thinking too straight today. So yeah, we're in the 4th world, Peacemakers, and this is Terrace Village. This is a very, very high cycle-based level, and it's really hard to do efficiently. That was a really good start, though. We might be able to catch a miraculous God cycle. We'll see. That was fast, but I'm not sure if it was fast enough. Let's see. Still gotta be fast here. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Wow. That's really lame. That is really lame. Whatever. Not too impressed with myself there. We were like gonna make a good cycle and then stuff happened. And everything went to shit. But yeah, this is like the hardest level to optimize as far as cycles go. You gotta be so optimal in the beginning and you can catch this really early floor cycle. And then if you're perfect, you can make it through all of the floor cycles without stopping. Ugh. Pretty sloppy. Just want some sparks. I don't trust myself. So yeah, more flight level. Off to wild flight. So, talking about cycles, I'm going to try to catch the fast cycle in this one too. So if I'm really fast coming out of the gate. Okay, that was a good turn. Yeah, we're in there. We should have this. Okay, we didn't get our glide cut. That's good. That's good. Alright, you guys will see. It's just really weird. So yeah, that's the quick cycle. You can do some funky maneuvering to like get everything really fast, and that was pretty good. So, the game just kind of gets harder. It starts off pretty simple game. You know, enemies aren't too hard. But now we're in Misty Bog, and yeah. There's two really, really annoying enemies in this level. One of them is these weird looking plant things that if you actually get hit by them, they will eat you for 7 seconds around. And these frogs who have the range of... I don't even know. They just have a range of a sniper, really. Like that guy, he just wrecked me. Like I had no chance. Missed my flame, or I don't even know what happened. Just guy was so fast, man. Beautiful. Dude, that frog. See? What did I say? Frogs. They're fuckers. So I do this area just because I want to get that double kill. I do it in that specific fashion because I love double kill. So I have green sparks. That's not good. Thankfully, I can get another sparks coming up, so we're gonna get that sparks because we don't trust ourselves. Because there is a surprise waiting for us. You'd think like, oh yeah, the majority of this level is done. What else could there possibly be? Well, you'll see. I can't believe it. Okay, please don't hit me. I beg of you, just be nice. So yeah, look at this. Oh, look at this. We got like a billion frogs in one room. Okay, so I took it slow. I could have done that faster, but I didn't want to lose sparks. And what did I do? I lost sparks, because frogs. But the Room of Death is gone, as we call it, Guantanamo Bay. It's where the most ruthless killers are. Cool. That actually went really well for having no sparks. So yeah, this is sparksless. I have to hit every gem with Spyro. I don't have little sparks to pick up gems for me. But yeah, we got our sparks back, so hopefully we don't lose them this time. This is my favorite level. It's called Treetops, and it is amazing. So, one thing about this game and supercharge ramps is if you jump and then charge into the top of a supercharge ramp, you get a bunch more speed. For some odd reason, it's just how they work. I've done it earlier on, but I'm only mentioning it now because it's most easy to see what happens. So normally, if you jump in or if you charge into this ramp, it's really hard to get over to this island. But look at that. Look at all that height just by jumping. And that just like totally sequence breaks that area. And I just did this wrong. Don't even worry about it. I wasn't supposed to go over here. Any percent. I kind of messed up, but don't even worry because I got backup strats. So I'm just gonna get this dragon because I want a death abuse bank over here. I didn't lose too much time doing that. Don't even worry about it. Never even happened. I wanted to go to this area first, but never mind. So I death abused to get back to where I wanted to go. And this is where I normally would go to the island, but just rerouting on the fly. That's what happens when I play both of the categories of this game within the span of a couple days. I get a little confused sometimes. Alright. Cool. That is stone not skip. There's a little piece of wood that's slanted or whatever, like part of the tree, and you can use it as a ramp. It's really easy to bonk on, but we did it. So yeah, that's Treetops. Now on to the last level of Peacemakers. I know, just goes by so fast. Where did they come from? Where did they go? I don't even know. This is the boss level of this world. Probably the hardest boss in the game. So yeah, just this level is not exactly straightforward, but I don't know. There's this area down here that, like, you wouldn't expect, but yeah, they just put it down there. I don't even know why. Just like a little secret area. So yeah, that's the main part of the level done. Now onto the boss. This boss is a little weird. You gotta hit these posts while he's like shooting electricity at you and tossing these banana guys. But yeah. The posts just like they go green and then they go red, and you can't hit them when they're red, so if you do it properly, you should be able to get the posts all in one go without having to stop. So yeah, not too tough if you go fast enough. Just grab his gems and finish off this level. And just two little boxes hiding. Just hiding. So yeah, just gotta finish off this hub world and we're off to Dreamweavers. Which is probably the best world, I'd say. Really cool world. That was lame. But thankfully it doesn't really matter that I failed to get up that stair. There's a cycle I want to hit, but I missed the early cycle, so just gotta deal with getting that later one. That was really lame. Oh well. You can jump up that slope, it's just a little annoying to get. So yeah, that's Peacemakers. We're out of there. Got everything so far. Dreamweavers has some really cool theme. It's just this really dreamy world. It's got a lot of really weird enemies that make funny sounds, like that guy when he dies. Meow. Yeah, there you go. My attempt at squealing. Meow. Anyways, enough of my terrible voice acting of random noises. But yeah, this world's really fun. It is also one of the hardest worlds. But hey, I like a little challenge. This level has a great soundtrack, great theme, nice colors. These guys that toss grenades at you, and of course, getting kissed by the fairy. So yeah, we get this one because we want to break open this door. So like, I'm gonna go as fast as I can here, while getting a little bit on the way. And just, you got like a little bit of time to get to that door and break it. So yeah, I'm going to do this the normal way, actually. So this is how you get to a secret island. Well, it's one of the places you wouldn't expect. Like, oh, look at over here, there's an island of mushrooms. It's kind of like off view of the camera, you don't really see it unless you look around, so. This is usually the area that most people don't get to. If you get up fast enough, then you can get to the top of this tower and get the Great Fairy to kiss you. And what that just did is gave me Super Flame for, yes, the entirety of this level. So now I don't have to worry about it running out. Getting all the flame charges on those knights is really tough to do. I missed like a couple of them, but I got a few. It was good. So yeah, now we're kind of just going through the rest of the level with the Super Flame power-up, because you'd have to get kissed by like 5 fairies in this level, so going to the end and then going through the rest of the level is actually quite a bit faster than just doing it intentionally, or like somewhat intentionally. So yeah, just cruising along. So yeah, that was a pretty dang good non-towers. Come in. Yeah, not too shabby. So we're just gonna death abuse to get back to the beginning, because we've got all the stuff over there, so we don't need to go there anymore. Oh wow, I missed both those. Wow. Oh well. So Dark Passage. This level has really interesting enemies. We have these dogs and these turtles. And most people have a lot of trouble with these turtles, but if you just charge right at them, then they don't have enough time to actually hit you. Charge jumping at them is not efficient. It usually ends up in you getting hit. So I just charged along the ground and managed to kill them without getting hit. No. 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 I was supposed to, like, flame the, fool there, but I completely missed him, and I might have been able to hit that guy? I don't even know. But that was a little lame, but never mind. I guess I'll just wait for these guys now. So yeah, there's a little area down here that isn't exactly visible until you look around, but we go down here early. Wow. So yeah, that was a little bit of a clusterfuck. Usually it goes much better than that, but what can you do? And just like that, back up to full sparks like nothing happened. And I really want full sparks, because the next level has some damage abuse. So I really don't want to get hit for the rest of the level. So let's see if we can manage that. And by next level, I mean it's like after a flight level, so it's not going to be for a bit. Trust me, you don't want to go in there with low sparks. It's usually not good. So yeah, we're back to the main part of the level because we had to get that firework and or rocket, I guess, and it'll go and it'll blow up this chest over there. Nice, still made that cycle somehow. Cool. Other than getting mangled by that turtle, that wasn't too bad. So we're just gonna skip the whirlwind here, just like that. Just a nice little jump, abusing the extended jumps you can get that I explained earlier. Nice! I was going for a whirlwind skip. Let's try again. There we go. So that skips 2 whirlwinds, but it actually only saves like a second. Whereas the other one saves like 3 seconds. Just depends how long the whirlwinds are and how much gliding you're doing, because you want to be charging like as much as possible in this game, or in any Spyro game. So, a neat little damage abuse. Like, otherwise, you just have to, like, wait for those fireworks crates to blow up, and that takes, like, 3 seconds, and then the gems fly up way in the air, and yeah, it's just a pain. So we just smash our face into them, because it's fast. And that's another reason why I wanted full sparks, because, yeah, I've got to take damage there, and then I've got to take damage in this upcoming level of this flight. So we're just gonna do this flight as fast as we can, but I missed a helicopter. That won't be too bad. Just gotta go back over here. So this is probably one of the tougher animation skips to get. You've got to like flame this train and dip downwards. But yeah, we got it. It can be pretty scary though. So we're gonna charge down here and enter a lofty castle. Get hype. Get the lofty hype. Hype! Shoutouts to Mega Megalomane. Okay, so this level is interesting. We've got these flying turkey little looking things. I don't know, we call them turkeys. Don't even ask. That's what 2Volt called him, and he's like based god, so yeah. We don't question 2Volt. Wow, okay. Sparks really doesn't want me to get that gem. Or that one, for that fact. I guess we're not getting that Sparks, but who cares? So, if you charge jump into a wall and take damage, and it's a sloped surface, you fly in the air. Just like that. Only real use of it in the run. It could be used elsewhere, but we just haven't found, like, any actual good uses for it. None that would be, like, much time saved, but... that one apparently turns this level completely lopsided. Like, you just go through it in such a weird manner. So there's a supercharge ramp, but we don't have to use it because we went to the area that we're supposed to supercharge to. So we went back to the beginning of the level, and now we're going to the middle of the level. It's just quite a mess. Because we went and got the key, and that allowed us to open that box. And now we're saving some fairies, and doing stuff, you know? Stuff is fun. So now we're back over here, what do you know? Yeah, this level's done in such a weird way, it makes absolutely no sense, but it's fast, apparently. Oops. So we got 300 gems, we've got everything so far. And this is the final area of the level. You can flame both of those with one flame, but it's pretty difficult to pull off. Okay. No big deal. Alright, so that's Lofty Castle. And we're almost done with this world. We just have the boss. Boss level, Jacques. Yes, is Jacques. Not Jack, not Jacques, Jacques. And there's a reason why he's called Jack, or Jacques. The French way of pronouncing it would be Jacques. And yes, I am slightly French. So this level is interesting again. I'm gonna leave a bunch of gems behind. Because I just want to go fast. I just want to take as many straight lines as possible. Oh, that's no good. I might have been able to get that. Whatever. We still got cake. No! Okay, whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna go down and beat the boss. Look! Hey, look! It's a Jack in the box. It's a Jacques in the box. It's in the box. Don't even ask me, I'm a little fucking weird. Holy shit, I almost died. Alright. So yeah, now let's just go through the rest of the level, right? So there is reasons, like, you can do these stairs much faster. This route is, like, much harder to pull off effectively, but... Because there's so much weird movement over here. And then you gotta do this. You gotta, like, be fast, which I was not. And it was because I didn't get that gem to home in. So now I actually have to wait for this guy. Which is really lame, but that's what you get for missing stuff. If I was fast enough, I could have just got on this. Which you need to get both those fools to lower that one. But yeah, had to wait for him. Not a big deal. Don't really need lives right now, so we'll just skip that one. And yeah, we just skipped a death abuse by doing that route. It's just a really weird way of doing the levels, but, you know, reasons. So yeah, that is Dreamweavers. We are off to the final world. Let's go bop Nasty Nork and steal his money. Cause that's all Spyro's doing, right? He just like comes up in there and just fucks everyone up and steals their cash. Who's the bad guy now? Alright, North Cove. This level's got some good music, it's got some really weird enemies. It's got gems, you know? Another recurring theme. Collecting some gems. So yeah, these guys just throw barrels all day. Like, I don't know why. They're just paid to do so. And I keep trying something there and it never works, so I'm never trying it again. But that's speedrun for you. You try stuff, doesn't work, and then you stop doing it. This level has like weird routing, but trust me, this is like mostly the fastest way you can do things. I'm gonna get some extra sparks because I was really dumb and fell into a bad area, but yeah. So, what I just did there was a trick that is NTSC only. You can charge that barrel at a specific time while it's in the air, and for some reason the hitbox extends like amazingly far, and it actually like breaks the box in the background, which was supposed to be broken by that right there, that metal thing, barrel thingy-majigger. Yeah, and yeah, for some reason it doesn't work on POW. I have no idea why. I think it's like TNTs work differently. I have no idea. Don't ask me. Oh, I did get everything. Let's get the triple. Nope, we got the like fake triple. So we'll just smash that into the wall and probably didn't even hit him. Oh, I did hit him. Sniped. Oh no, god luck today. Oh yeah, that was swag. By swag, I mean terrible. Oops. I can't see! Alright, I'm gonna check. Okay, we in there. We in there. I was just checking if I got all the gems, and I did. Because, like, sometimes I can miss a gem and not see it. That's, like, the level I missed a gem in the most out of, like, all my runs. There's some sneaky gems that just don't collect sometimes. Alright. Twilight Harbor. So yeah, these guys shoot Doritos. Yeah, Dorito guns. And that guy's throwing grenades at us, like massive grenades that have the hitbox of, like, I don't even know, like an actual grenade or something. Doritos. So yeah, what I do with this level is I'm gonna leave some stuff behind because there's a box that I need to get and I can't get it right now. So I'm going to leave some stuff. But yeah, there's a metal box I'm supposed to get with Supercharge, as you'll see later. So I'm getting some stuff, leaving around an enemy or two, a few gems, and I'm grabbing Cletus. This will set my checkpoint so that I can death abuse and get right back here to the Supercharge ramp. So I raised the bridge earlier by flaming that, and there's a little secret-ish type area up here. It's got like some gems and an enemy, and then, oh look, some gems. Who would have known? So we death abuse, yeah. Bad kid dying. Yeah, so I lift this enemy, we'll just take him out. Grab these gems, and yeah. That's what the supercharge is for. Just to get that box. And to get up to that area as well, I guess. And yeah, death abuse back, and now we're at the end of the level, so we just finish her off. Whoops. Oh, I didn't get the double, man. What a scrub. It's over, man. Should just quit Spyro speedrunning because I didn't get the double. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah. That is all the main levels. Time for Gnasty Gnork. Yeah, so this level is got key thieves, which I think is the first time we see them. These thieves drop keys. Not eggs, not gems, just keys. So we open up the doors, grab their key. And yeah, these guys are pushovers, they just die really fast. Like everything. Just like, oh, you flamed me, I'm dead. Oh, I didn't get that gem because Sparks is a lazy piece of poop. Alright, so we're gonna get single cycle here. So I'm gonna get all the gems and still get to North on time because it's easy. Literally free. But no, if you make like a mistake, like a 2-second mistake, you will fail this. So it's kind of tight, but it's not that tight. If you're fast. You gotta go fast! So, You know what? I don't really want to kill Narc. I'm just gonna have some fun with Narc. Yeah, let's just play around. Let's do some cool stuff. Oh, look at that. That was cool. Yeah, you know, I kind of wanted to kill him anyways. Okay, whew! That was scary. So, I just skipped the credits, by the way. There's an unskippable credits that lasts 3 minutes. But, you can skip them by doing that. You have to get out of bounds and flame them through the floor, and then die in the lava. I actually missed the lava, but if you didn't notice, sparks just fell. And that meant that I actually clipped, just barely clipped, the ledge of the lava, and it caused me to flop and die. So yeah, that was cool. Because I just saved 3 minutes by doing that. But yeah, basically you have to take damage from Nork. And then, after you take damage, you're invincible for a little bit. So you can actually charge glide into his hitbox, and he like lifts his head up. And what that does is it proxies you, or I don't know if it's a proxy, but I think it's an animation proxy? Who cares what it's called, but it pushes you up in the air really high, depending on where you land on his head. And if you time it properly, then you can get out of bounds and use the flutter technique, or no, like backpedaling, I think? It's where you hold down while you're gliding, and it kind of makes Spyro lift his head up and kind of, you know, flap his wings so he slows down. If you do that, then you can actually get Spyro's head to clip into the ground and flame him through the ground. It's really interesting, and Base Tuval found it. Okay, so we got that one guy quick. Let's see if we can get this guy quick. So I'm gonna go down here, and then I'm gonna turn in, and then I'm gonna flame. And we got him! So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this. It was fun. But the fun has to end sometime. And I believe this is the best run I've had in a marathon, and this is the rustiest I've been. So that's really cool. I'm glad I could still get a decent time in a marathon. I barely have been delaying this game. So it's good to see that I still got it. There's a lot of really weird mistakes, but shit happens. So yeah, final room, guys. Get all the gems. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, just checking. And that's time. So yeah, it's like a 1:28:59. Not a terrible time. But yeah.
How do you feel? I feel fired up, Bob.
I feel fired up, Bob.
I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my Dragon Days butting
So yeah, hope everyone enjoyed. It's fun.
Never mind. You know what they say. Every good bad.
And I guess Spyro 200% is coming up next with Alex Dist. Make sure to stick around and watch that, because that is a really cool run. Very heavy movement base, but also has lots of tricks in it. And yeah. No, it was 1:28:59, Alex. Alright. But yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Follow me at Superior Warbringer, cause yeah, follow me, guys. Like, geez, if you're not following me, what are you doing with your life? Just being a sellout, don't worry. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon, everyone. It's been fun times.